Good day. This is Cast Iron ASMR. Let's take a break with the world's best puzzles. This is the Crossword, featuring Archie and his friends. He's got the football, he's got the soccer ball. On the cover, it says there's 99 puzzles. And bonus word scrambles. So, I got this. I haven't done any of them yet. And I'll give you a warning. If you were to purchase this, they might have the Archie characters. And if you're familiar with Archie Digest, Archie Comics, sometimes maybe they would have a crossword. And it would be very easy. These don't seem easy. Alright, let's take a look. I went through and I put some bookmarks. Bookmarks that I make and I laminate from comics. And I just grabbed a handful, and it turns out many of them were different languages. And not all of them are Archie. So I thought maybe we could take some time and look at the Archie featured crosswords. And I have this little miniature cast iron skillet with this little pencil. The cat on it. It used to have a box around it. I think I got this in my stocking, like maybe 20 years ago, and I don't know that I ever really used it. It needs some sharpening. That's where this is going to come in later when I try to attempt maybe some of this crosswording. But let's take a look at my first selection here. You can tell, so I have the word search, and I thought they'd all be about the Archie characters. Oh, did I mention they have the comic strips on the bottom? So even if I can't finish any of the crosswords, I still get some Archie funnies at the bottom. They don't even advertise that on the cover. That there's comics. They just it's like a bonus, like a throwaway. Like, no, this would get some people who like the comics. They don't make as many digests anymore. And they're all in this new larger format. Larger. This way. Not this way. So, from the previous puzzle Archie that I have, I found you can quickly look through, and when you see a picture of Archie like this, then you know it's an Archie puzzle. And the title is On Jughead's Menu. And here's the bookmark that was saving our place. It's in French. This is Quebec French, Quebecois. And it looks like Veronica just put a hole in Mr. Lodge's car. Or maybe that's... well, I don't know. Because I don't speak French. Eh bien. Okay. So, some of the, it says here, each of the theme-related answers has a long clue. Oh, so is that the theme on Jughead's menu? The longest are marked in gray. Each of the theme-related answers. They all have this theme. And the longest ones are marked in gray. So when I was marking them, I was reading. I went through the other day. I read just the comics for these ones. What's happening here? It looks like Betty and Veronica are shopping. Betty says, I see Veronica bought more back-to-school clothes. Veronica says, I always say, the better you look, the better you feel. That's funny. There's Mr. Lodge. The better she looks, the worse I feel. So, let's take a look. Like I said, I'll be honest, I'm not good at crosswords. I'm okay at, the TV Guide crosswords, or at least I used to be when I watched TV and there was those crosswords. I was up to date on the shows and the celebrities, but maybe I wouldn't fare so well nowadays. But I know the Archies, but look at this. Okay, number 1 across. A pastry with a hole in its center, exactly like him. 1 across. Well, a pastry with a hole, that's a donut. I'm a very bad speller. I guess you don't. D-O-N-U-T? Donut? Donut? It's obviously not spelled like dough, D-O-U-G-H. Yeah, donut. Okay. 6 across. Texas toppers. Oh, what are Texas toppers? It's on the menu. Let me think. HP sauce? I'm just thinking that Texans would eat steak. Alright. Well, that's our first selected Archie-themed crossword. Maybe we should look at some of these really long ones. Okay, just 27 down. Description he is given after an all-you-can-eat performance. Description he is given. Gluttonous, gluttony. 61 across. Oh, look at the 16 down. It's a very long one. Fast food staples you will consume with anything. Oh, that'd be French fries. Sometimes you think, oh, it's got to be one word, but no, I bet that's 2 words. F-R-I-E-S. Yeah, French fries. Alright, maybe I wouldn't be too bad at these. Rib connectors. Okay, let's go on to the next one. And some of in the beginning, they're really small. Look at how small these ones are. This is like teaching you how to do a crossword, I suppose. Or maybe you have this in the washroom and you need to just do a crossword very quickly. You don't have that much time. Okay. Lattice top. Positive cultural exchange. Well, here we've got a Sabrina. Looks like we've got a Sabrina bookmark. I make these bookmarks by cutting them out of the digests. Each page, you can make 3 from a page, but you gotta make sure that on this side and this side, you don't cut off somebody's leg. They have to be the same panel orientation. voila. This is from a French Archie Digest from Quebec. There's, what's her name again? She's like the head witch. I found it notable that in the Sabrina television show, like the live action one, from whenever that was, 2000, they changed. They didn't have Deidre? No, I can't remember what her name is. I think they keep the same name, but instead of it being this lady, who looks a little bit like Alexandra from the Pussycats. Well, Josie and the Pussycat comics. They use Penn, not Teller, like Penn and Teller, those comedians. Penn, I think it's Penn. He's the guy. Okay, so this is a day in the life of Hot Dog. I really like comic strips where they're in a hammock. Here's Jughead. Two perfect trees, it looks, for the hammocks. But in the first one, he's there sleeping. Oh, he's gone lower. Now he's on the ground. It's like one of those inflatable mattresses that I swear every time if you get one, that's what happens. Even if it's brand new, the next day, in the morning, you're on the ground. Archie says, you need to tie tighter knots. And Jughead counters with, or find trees that aren't so smooth. I thought that was pretty funny. Like, look at this. This can't be one word. It's got to be like a phrase. 2, 4, 6, 14 letter word for sneaky action he is forbidden from doing without its owner present. Sneaky action. He is forbidden. This is all about Hot Dog. Well, I don't know. I'm not that good at the crosswords. Well, this one down here. That's just as long. 76 across. Evidence of his many antics he leaves behind on 16 across. Evidence of his many antics he leaves behind. That makes it sound like what he leaves behind. Yeah. Let's go to the next one. Oh, yeah. What bookmark have we here? This is, yeah. This is German. Oh, there's Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse and Pluto. Yeah. No, Goofy. Wait, what did I call him? Mickey Mouse and Pluto. Pluto is Mickey Mouse's dog. But Goofy is Mickey Mouse's friend who is a dog. I didn't like Goofy so much. I liked Pluto when I was... Boy, oh no. The natives are throwing a spear at them. This kind of reminds me of like Apocalypse Now or something. We're going down on this boat. Some canoes. Some miniature canoes? This one is called Homework Excuses. One across is the very large one in the shaded gray. There are 4 long clues. The first one reads, a reason they could only use in later issues as a homework excuse. Could only use it in later issues because why? First thought is like computers. The old ones wouldn't have computers. Reason they could only use. My computer blew up. No, it doesn't fit. Maybe? Homework excuses. My dog ate it. Archie never had a dog until the later issues, so let's put in... I don't like it when it's like a sentence. But let's see. My dog ate it. It fits. Oh my goodness. I think that's right. Well, maybe I won't be so bad at these. Just gonna... anything. But some of these don't have anything. Well, I guess depart secretly. Homework excuses. Inland region. Lincoln's locale. Bay windows. I don't even... I haven't gotten much better. I don't ever do crosswords, like I said, unless they're like the really easy ones, or the ones that were about pop culture, like TV shows. But I liked, you know, it says, don't rub blank, so then I know whatever that word is. This is what they gotta put down. Don't rub me. 19. No, it's 4 letters. Don't rub. I don't know. Here Archie and Jughead are going for a ride. I don't think he calls it a jalopy. Like this other cord? This other car and Ford equal cord. I think it's a Ford Mustang, like a red one. I guess that's like kind of older at the time. It always seemed too nice for him. So there's a lot of rattling going on. Jughead comments on it. Archie says, oh no, please don't knock out now. Please, 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 please. Jughead, please? Hey, we made it home. See how being polite pays off. That's the punchline. You gotta be nice to your car. Yeah, so I've got lots and lots of comics, and he's got this car. Like not his old jalopy, but his old jalopy. What did he call that? I used to think it was Betsy, but I think it was Bessie. Because you name your car a lady's name. People used to do that. You ever named your car? Did you ever have a car you named? Not my first car. I had a car for a long time that her name was Lucy because it was red, but it was like faded, so it looked orange. But for some reason, or at the time, I thought, oh, that red car reminds me of Lucy Lawless at the beginning of Xena. The opening credits, in one scene, she's got a red dress and she's swinging around her sword. So I named my car Lucy. Oh no, it looks like Goofy and Mickey now are overboard. On a little dinghy. But everybody's speaking German and I don't know what it means. This guy's angry. Is he angry? Piraten. That's probably a pirate. It's probably like, sorry, it was Goofy. Yeah, look at that, I guessed right. It's like, he's like, what are you doing over there in the water with our lifeboat? It's like, I'm sorry, it was Goofy's fault. And on the other page, because we've missed some panels, but look, he tripped. And then, oh, it inflated. He's like, I can't write this. But in the end, the last word is ding. Ding. And then they're overboard. What Veronica wants. So one across, this is the big one. What Veronica wants? A sunny chance to escape the hustle and bustle of high society via boat. That'd be a cruise, right? That's much bigger than cruise. Cruise vacation, a sunny escape to a sunny chance to escape. Her favorite place to go shopping for 75 across. Some of these you have to, it's like when you look up a word in the dictionary and then it says see, this other word. So you're looking for the clue. Her favorite place to go shopping for 75 across. 75 across. What she mostly spends. Oh my god, this is like what she mostly spends 55 across on as her wardrobe attests. Then you gotta go to 55. This is exactly like an old phone book. You're like, I want to look up movie theater. It's like, see cinemas. And you go to cinemas. And then it says, see, I don't know, the doggies. Small finch with a bright crown. Before know it, yearly holiday she expects to be spoiled during. That's Christmas. 67 across. You know what? I think maybe I could do this. Oh, that would be down. What? Yeah, down. Oh, I think you gotta do the abbreviation. Xmas. So this is good because it has Mr. Lodge in it. So these comic strips, I believe, are the weekly newspaper comic strips, which are drawn by Archie artists. This is done by Henry Scarpelli. It's they sign it right there, but it's very small. Look at that, even they shrink it down to get it on this page. If this were a newspaper, it would be larger. Look at poor, weary Mr. Lodge, Hiram. All these notes, which do look a little bit ragged. A couple of those, I get the wrong note there. Daddy, Archie really knows how to make an entrance, doesn't he? Oh, I knew that. It's the exits I wish he'd work on. Look, there's Smithers in the background. Smithers is seeing if old Mr. Lodge will throw him a bone. Then let him throw Archie out the front doors. Maybe give him a kick, a boot him out. When I was flipping through, I just noticed it again. Like, if you don't see anything there, and then you see this picture, it looks like buck teeth. At first I thought, whoa, is that Ethel? Is because they draw Ethel now, like a little different. But then this is like, oh no, okay, that's Reggie. He's got a shirt saying Reg. It's neat to see Speaker's Corner. What? Oh, that must not be that. It's neat to see the other themes for these heavy clubs. Like, I think that was one about booze or something. Like, is that really and appropriate. Anyway, oh, here we've got, oh, this is probably a Carl Barks strip. Maybe. There's Scrooge McDuck. Speaking German. And the Beagle Boys. These guys, right? They have their own title. I don't know why you want to read comics. Oh, look at this. Donald Duck. De guten Zuvil. There's gluten. Like gluten? No, there's not. Looks like there's Donald Duck. This one is the gang's hobbies. Let's see what a big one. Look at this one down. Number one down is a lot of letters. Let's see how many letters. 2, 4, 6, 8, 12-letter word for activity, making sure that each member of the Archies is ready to rock. Activity that I don't know. What activity make sure that each of the Archies are ready to rock? Okay. Let's take a look at the comic strip for this one. Here we've got Archie and Veronica. And look, there's Reggie again. I like that in the weekly comic strips. Maybe they explore a wider range of characters. Maybe not a wider range, but I don't know. Sometimes maybe Reggie doesn't get as much play as I would like it. So Archie's saying to Veronica, like about this quotation, this is interesting. Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. And they gotta be like gaggy jokes because it's 3 panels. Let's listen to this completely natural response by Veronica. You're right. That is quite thought-provoking. There's Reggie. Yes, it is. Wanna be enemies? Gotta give him credit there. Archie's rival. Oh, which French one have we here? This is a French Josie and the Pussycats bookmark. Well, let's see, there's a... It looks like they're in a dungeon or something. They went on wacky adventures. Like, they weren't like your regular teenagers. There's Josie down there. C'est horrible. I know. Let's see that one. C'est horrible. And Alexander says something. Then Alexandra with her cat. Now, in different languages, cats say different things. That's not meow, like we say in English. Meow. Oh, Regardez. Alright, enough of the French Josie. Let's take a look. What's this one? On the football field. Now, do they mean one of the world's, or is it arguably, or is this the world's most popular sport, football? Or is it cricket? I know, I never played cricket. I remember people in the park when I lived in a city. Sometimes I'd sit there in the summertime and watch people play cricket, and I was like, I did learn a little bit, but they run back and forth. Anyway, but football. I'm thinking because the Archies is an American comic that they mean not football as in soccer, but football as in football. How can we see? How can we tell? There's no picture. Shouldn't there be? That would be funny if they actually meant football. Possible option chosen at the coin toss to decide who will kick off. The kickoff, that's football, right? Like NFL? WBO stats? What does that mean? Toothpaste abbreviation? I can't tell. Rock singer Chris. Is there a famous... What's this one? Veronica and Betty's role for adding pep to the game and for distracting Archie. Well, that is cheerleading. 23 across. Maybe that'll be a pretty big one. Yeah, cheerleading. Oh, it looks like Reggie is running for student president, student council president, class president. Betty's looks a little shocked. Reggie, you're running for class president? I might as well. After all, I'll be running with no opposition. But you can see that Archie's got his sign because he's running. Yeah, that's what he said. No competition. You gotta admire his confidence. So I really enjoy these puzzle books. You get your puzzles, and they're not the easy puzzles from the Archie comics, which I actually appreciate the very easy ones, to tell you the truth. But you get all these strips that don't normally get reprinted in the digest. Oh, we have a petite Jinx. Because in Quebec, little Jinx is a petite Jinx. Oh. Oh, that's all we know what happened. She's just screaming and ça fait du bien. Ça fait du bien. Bien. It's like good, right? Good. Reggie. What's Reggie doing? Reggie danse très basse. Tu n'as pas la volonté. Mais oui. Okay. Oh, look at this one's about Mr. Svensson. A good friend of mine who also enjoys the Archies. I would say enjoys Mr. Svensson and appreciates strips that feature the Riverdale High janitor. He also really likes from the Muppet Show. Oh, what's the name of the janitor? The Muppet Show. Anyway, maybe he just likes janitors. Beauregard. Do you remember Beauregard? Yeah, he's the janitor. He's pretty cool too. Him and Svensson. Beauregard and Mr. Svensson should hang out. And they could trade janitorial tips. What's some stuff about Svensson? figure out. Like what? What are you supposed to put there? Eye part with color. Oh, that's not the pupil. I don't know what that's called. Is it the pupil? The pupil's the black spot. Corneas? No. Police enforce it. Okay, the law. That's a pretty short one. It's going down, or 21 down. Yeah, law. You gotta get the little ones so that you fill in some of them. I mean, that's the name of the game. Literally cross the words, crossword. So you can be like, 2, 4, 6, 8. Like an 11-letter word. Then you got the clue, like 27 across. Word to describe him, since he is rarely observed sitting down or relaxed. And so I don't know, but I do know that 21 down was what? Was law. So there is a W there. And so as you go, that's how it works. This was a funny one too. I don't know, I think the comic strips sometimes can be funny. They're studying Archie and Jughead. And Archie's looking over at Jughead and says, "Something wrong?" He's moaning and crying. "I'm reading about Napoleon crossing the Alps. I read about that in junior high. I read it when I was a freshman. Can't Napoleon do something different for a change?" Junior, freshman. So what is he now? Are they seniors? I get confused. You think junior is the youngest, but you think freshman is the youngest. Junior, freshman. We don't have those sayings in Canada. I mean, you're a senior when it's your senior year. But other than that, they don't normally say that. Anyway. Junior. Sophomore. What's sophomore is like your second album. Does it go junior, sophomore, freshman, junior? Alright. Well, we're moving along. Checking these out. Joseph's coat. Is that like a Technicolor coat? Oh, here we have Mickey female. Female. No, that's family, I think. Female, like lady. What's a lady? Mademoiselle. Oh no, this isn't French. This is German. Ja. Schneller. Was for... She's doing, what do you call that? Like parasailing, but with skis. Maybe that's what you just call it, parasailing with skis. Parasailing. Uh-oh, what is happening here? Looks like they're having some pink lemonade. That's good. Naja. She looks happy. Central High School. Shouldn't it be called Riverdale High School? Also, I don't think like anybody that has anything to do with Archie writes these. This is like, they got the ads for the Archies in the beginning, but this take a break crosswords. They're only sometimes with Archie, but you can get ones with, I think, like TV shows like the Golden Girls. Maybe not just the Golden Girls, but you know what I mean. I think. Who's that? There's Mr. Flute Snoot. They're not drawing his nose big enough. That's the whole thing of his character. I guess it's pretty big, but anyway. What's he saying? I don't know that I read this one. Oh, he's in art class. What's Mr. Flute Snoot doing there? He's the science teacher. Will you make a sign for today's assembly? Oh, maybe he's just coming to our class because he needs a sign. The principal's speaking. However, mention that attendance is not mandatory. Got it. Today's speaker, Mr. Weatherby. You don't have to come. Look at number 4 crosses. Disturbed deeply. The opposing group that Archie finds himself most easily drawn to. Distractingly opposing group. That's the girls, right? Top ranked. Dropsy. Like what am I supposed to do with this colorist? 18 down. I don't really understand. 18 down. Where is it? Colorist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 letters. Like, am I supposed to know the colorist? Okay. Okay. Oh, we have 2 more. This one. Oh, it looks like Jughead has found a bottle. Maybe a message in a bottle. Oh, look, he's opened it with a pop. And some smoke came out. Maybe there's a genie in the bottle. But I'll never know because it's in French. Let's see if I can decipher. Bouchon. Oh, any possibilities? Or wait, is there only one? Un, deux. Oh, there's only one possibility. It's gotta be a genie. So he opens it. He's like, oh my goodness. It's full of vapor. So he opened it. Maybe this is before he opened it. He's in love with it. Regardez la ballon. Oh, the misery. Well, this one's Archie's Valentine's Day. Cupcake decorator. Ethiopian of opera? Like, how does that apply to Archie's Valentine's Day? Ethiopian of opera. I have no idea. 3 down. These are like impossible. It would be a funny joke if they even made a small. Yeah, maybe that would be too big, but like the very small ones, like you could see one of these appearing in an Archie Digest, like fun and games on a page. But even some of these short words have clues like ignored the limit, posture problem, loose dresses. Like, what does it even mean? Okay, let's see how Archie's Valentine's Day goes. The comic strip wouldn't be about Valentine's Day. You could figure it out. Oh, look right there. So there's a 12 and then a dash and a 2. So that would be the 12th month, December the 2nd. Unless it was the 12th day of the 2nd month. But I think it's the other way. Check. Oh yeah, I do remember this one. Look, Jughead's wearing those dark glasses. He says, my latest brilliant idea. With these dark glasses, the teacher can't tell if I'm not paying attention. If I am. Nice try. I'll take them. And then she's wearing them. And Archie's mad. Thanks a lot. But it's kind of like, that's a thinker. Like, So now he doesn't know if she's paying attention, so he has to just act like he's paying attention. That one's a thinker. That's a nice visual gag. Alright, we have one more. One more to look at. This is the last one. Oh, it's spring break. I was thinking maybe I would try to do some of these, but like I said, I'm pretty bad at maybe getting the washes off soap. Water washes off soap. W-A-T-E-R. Waters? What washes off soap? Water does. I have to do it with a pencil. This one's in English. This is the only bookmark I had using. It was English. Looks like they're going in the old swim hole. Man, that was fun. What about tomorrow? If it doesn't rain. Now, why would they prefer this to my luxurious pool? Let's try it out. There's Betty. She's getting ready to jump in. Oh, this must have been when they were at Ronnie's pool. They want to get back to the basics, the real thing bit. They want to get into the earth, the good earth and all that. Come on, Betty. This I've got to see. There's a few at the old swim hole. I like that one. Okay. Spring break. Yeah, so 12/15, so this would be the 15th of December, which makes it make more sense because they're going on a trip, the guys here. I can just assume. If you read them in order, they continue, like, as much as weekly comic strips continue, but it's the same month, so they try to keep it relevant. So you're thinking, where are they? Like, I packed in such a hurry. 2 mismatched shoes. Now I've seen it all. Reggie says, no, Reg. Now you've seen it all. He packed a snowshoe and a ski, maybe a cross-country ski. So there you have it. I'm gonna put this in here, and I'm just going to sharpen up my pencils. My pencil. I was thinking that maybe this cat is like caramel. How do you say that word? Caramel. Is Betty's cat's name caramel or caramel? I think they're on the East Coast, Riverdale, so I believe they would pronounce it caramel. When I was a kid, I heard of caramel apples. Caramel, nougat. I thought it was a different thing than caramel. I didn't know. It was just like an accent type thing. I guess it fits in there. I thought maybe I was going to have to put it into something. Oh, that was loud. Sorry. Do you think that is it an eraser? That must be a big eraser. Which is good because I make a lot of mistakes. Okay. I'll just see if I can get one. I don't know. Usually when I do these, then I just want to do it all. I don't know if I can get any of these. They form into these even if it's hard for Archie to choose. They form into these 26 Indian Ocean Arm. COVID-19 example. fun Ken trailer. You know what? Maybe I don't need to do this right now. I don't know that I could get any of these edited out. How they get to and from their destination, often through Veronica. Though Veronica takes a limo, they take the jalopy. Depends on what year it is, I suppose. The car? No, that cross. The bus? No, it's 6. Across. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's an 8-letter word for how they get to and from their destination? Often. They walk. They take bicycles. Oh, maybe bicycle. But they'd call it a bike. Oh, I'm also did I tell you I'm a really bad speller? No, wait, how do you... Is it an I? Bicycle. Oh, maybe this will fit. Look at that, I even started... Oh, bicycles. They... How they... So more than one. I think it's bicycles. I think I got that right. About 12 down, that's the really long one. Celebrity chef who is seasick on a cruise ship, leaving Miss Beasley to cook? What? Celebrity chef who is seasick on a cruise ship, leaving Miss Beasley to cook. So that's not like the new. The sunny hot spot they decide to visit in the classic vacation frustration. Oh wow, do you have to know what episode, like what issue that was? Heavenly Figure. Dijon season. What's Dijon season? Norway's capital. Artistic. Alright, well, I might have to look. In the end here they have the solutions. But that's only if it comes to that. Maybe one day I will finish all of these puzzles. But until then, I'm just going to use it to read these at the bottom and probably pick and choose and go through and see ones I know answers. Maybe pass it around. Leave it out. Maybe at a workplace or a family gathering, and then invite friends and family and co-workers to do what they can. If I finish it one day, it'll be a miracle. So thank you. Thanks for taking a look with me.